Hey everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. Hawke and the gang are catching their breath after what was a insane battle against the Chantry heretics, trying to protect the Qunari. As you can see, that didn't work out too well. But we made it through after about 6 attempts on that battle, and now we're ready to move on to bigger and better things, although I have a feeling this is just the start of the tensions with the Qunari. Regardless, we do have one other main quest, which is Prime Suspect. But before we do that, we have a ton of companion quests. A lot of the companions want to hang out and chat, so I want to catch up with them first. We need to catch up with Aveline, Anders, Meryl, and Varric. Varric specifically is very interesting because if you remember when we met him at the Hangman's Pub, he told us that Bertrand is back in town, and he wants to go check that out. So let's start there. I can't think of a better way to kick off today's episode than by getting revenge on the guy who betrayed us, and then we'll go check in with our other friends after that. So, we go to Hightown at night for family matters. Okay, so here we are at Hightown, and here is where Bertrand's estate supposedly is. Let's see if he's home, shall we?
This house looks abandoned.
I don't get it. My sources saw people making deliveries here just a week ago.
I'm so sorry if my mic just picked up a cat meow. That was my cat Muffin, who decided she wanted to make her voice heard in today's episode. So please ignore any meows you may hear. Maybe it's some kind of trick?
You think he put the cobwebs up to discourage tax collectors?
Well, you're thinking it's a trap. Great. It's been ages since my brother tried to kill me.
A whole 3 years since Bertrand last tried to kill us. Oh, they literally just appeared out of the shadows.
So that's how you greet your brother, is it, Bertrand? Fine. Say hello, Bianca.
All right. Let's skip the talking and head straight to the fighting. Wait, it is just Varric? Where did the rest of the party go? Oh, this must be like a daydream by Varric or something. There's no way he walked in here single-handedly and started killing everyone one shot. This is funny. Okay, we'll let Varric have his hero moment. Because I'm presuming that's what this is. Look, the guards are literally exploding. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Alright, let's try using some abilities. I'm not used to playing as Varric, so I don't really know his abilities. He doesn't even need abilities. Like I said, he's one-shotting everybody here. This is insane. I love this. Wow, we literally just killed like 50 dudes single-handedly. Whoa! Varric is living his superhero fantasy. Oh my god! He killed 3 dudes with 1 arrow!
Oh, Varric. Please forgive me, my brother.
Yeah, this was definitely a dream or something.
How could I ever compete with you?
Bertrand would never say these things.
You're strong and handsome, and so very smart.
Cassandra wants to punch him.
Why lie now about this? What have you to gain?
What do you want from me? I broke in, I found my brother, and it was awkward. Family business.
No. I think there's more to it.
Fine. You want the gory details? I'll give you the gory details.
I thought that version of the story was fun. What do you mean, Cassandra? Alright. Guess we're gonna have to actually come in here with our party and explore. That was a really, really cool moment, though. I love unreliable narrator moments in fiction.
These corpses aren't even stiff yet, Hawke. Somebody's been in here today.
Lovely. Let's find out who it is. Aha! It's crazed guards. I love my guards when they're crazed. It's my favorite type of guards. Yeah, well, we know someone's been in here. There's literally people right there, but...
They were completely out of their heads.
I don't know, man, but they got the fire lit. They've been here. So I don't know if they just got here or they were making it look like they weren't here, but... Yeah. Here's some more crazed guards. I guess anyone who works with Bertrand has to be crazed, right? Oh! Did you like that one, Varric? I burned your brother. I burned him good. I think my favorite part about Bartrand's house is not all the cobwebs or the crazed guards trying to kill me, but the random paintings. We got this guy, we got a side profile of this guy, a little portrait of that guy, we got this guy. Who are these people, Bartrand, and why do you have such nice portraits of them?
Varric? Is that you? Praise the ancestors.
Hold up. I know this man. He's Bartrand's steward. Hugin, what happened here?
Varric, your brother. That statue he brought out of the deep roads. Bartrand said it sang to him, even after he sold it. I've been hiding in here, but the guards, they're like crazed animals. I didn't dare go past them. Everyone in this house has gone mad.
Lovely. What has Bartrand done?
What did he do to the guard to turn them to this?
He's been forcing them to eat lyrium.
What?
Some of the servants, he cut pieces off them while they were still alive.
I repeat, what?
Says he's trying to help them hear the song. Please stop him.
Dear God.
Bartrand's not exactly a nice guy, but this doesn't sound like my brother.
Where is the statue?
You said he sold the statue. To who?
I don't know. It's why we came back to Kirkwall. He was already starting to rant about the sodding idol and his singing. On his better days, he hated the thing. Wanted to get rid of it. But the minute it was gone, he got worse.
So, maybe it's a good thing that Bartrand took the idol and left us for dead after all, so we didn't have to get mixed up in this. Where is Bartrand now?
I'll find Bartrand and put an end to this.
Thank you. Maybe there's no one left alive in there. But if there is, grant them a quick end. Bartrand took the servants and locked himself inside the study. No one's come out for days. And those sodding lunatics just keep prowling the halls.
Then we go in after him. Come on, Hawke. Let's finish this.
Nothing like a nice combo where while our faces are completely spattered with blood. But okay, we took out a bunch of guards. You can see by all the bodies down here that need to be looted. But this is getting interesting. Oh no, my inventory's full. Bartrand has gone nuts and is making all of his followers nuts too. So we're gonna have to put a stop to this for sure. Alright, we looted all the bodies. Let's head in through this door, flanked by two strange paintings. Bartrand, are you in here? Oh yeah, you are. But where did you go? Oh good, okay, you summoned guards. Lovely. Can't wait to kill 50 more poor crazed guards who don't even know what they're doing here. Also, did Bartrand, like, teleport away when we first walked into the room? Dude has moves. Oh, here's Bartrand. Okay. He has a huge health bar. Holy Bartrand. Did the lyrium give you superhero powers? I mean, maybe. It's making you cut pieces off your servants, so I guess superhuman strength wouldn't also be out of the question.
I can't hear it anymore. I just need to hear the song again. Just for a minute.
Stop saying that! I know I shouldn't have sold the idol to that woman. It was a mistake! A mistake.
Oh god.
Bartrand, get a hold of yourself. Do you know where you are? Do you know what you've done?
Varric, you'll help me, won't you, little brother? Help me find it again. You were always a good one.
Help you? Bartrand, you left me to die. You left all your men to die. And for what? Some trinket? Look at yourself. Look at what you've done to the men and women who served you. Where's your nobility, brother? Where's your dwarven honor?
Anders, can you do anything?
This doesn't feel natural. If he wasn't a dwarf, I'd think a demon did this. His mind has been Poisoned by something powerful. That's all I can do. It won't last, I'm sorry.
Okay, it seems to have brought him to his senses for a minute anyway.
What have I done?
Which is good.
I don't know.
They can have this conversation.
They can stop, little brother. Don't let me. Don't let House Kethless fall like this. I know. I don't deserve it. But please, Varric, don't leave me like this. Make it stop.
Enough with the speeches. I'll get you to a healer, and you'll be fine.
I don't know if that'll work. Might be best to just put him out of his misery.
Varric, he's not going to be fine. You know that.
I can't do it, Hawke. I thought I could. I thought he'd be gloating, lying on a bed of gold and commissioning painters to memorialize the instant he sealed us into the deep roads. But look at him. Whatever that idol was, it did worse to him than I ever could.
I mean, you're right, but at the same time, I'm scared to let him go, because who knows what he'll get up to.
You'll sleep easier without his blood on your hands.
I'll send someone to come get him. Sit tight, brother. Help is on the way.
I mean, it's Varric's brother, he should have the
Sooner we
last
get out of
say,
this house,
but
the better.
I'm not as optimistic as Varric is on this. Well,
Varric! I can't hear this song anymore.
that was a sad ending to the quest. Like Varric said, it would have been easier if we'd come in and he would have been like, ah, screw you guys! But instead, no, he's influenced or possessed or something, so... I'm sure this is not the last we're going to see of Bertrand, but there you go. So another companion quest just popped up, probably a sequel to this quest. We need to go check in with Varric, which makes sense after all we've been through. We probably need to debrief. We also need a bath, because I don't know if you guys saw during all those cutscenes, but we were covered in blood, so... Let's get out of here. Someone will come get Bertrand. We'll get out of here, have a bath, and then go recoup at the bar.
Did you need something, Varric?
A stiff drink, maybe. I feel like I've been kicked by a horse. I almost wish Blondie hadn't wiggled his fingers and cleared Bartrand's head. I liked it better when I just wanted to kill the bastard.
Could be worse.
Look at the bright side. You can spend the rest of your days as a caretaker for a murderous lunatic.
Oh my god, Hawke.
Thanks for reminding me.
Okay, that was
Real
savage.
sunshine. I'll deal with Bartrand somehow. Make her that'll be even more of a joy than it used to be. I still can't believe what he did in that house. It's one thing to walk away and leave us to die, but that...
Apparently the statue drove him mad.
He didn't do this on his own. The artifact from the tide warped his mind.
Don't let him completely off the hook. He chose to steal the damned thing. He brought it on himself.
That's true, too.
Anyway, thank you. I'll keep looking into who bought that blighted statue. At the very least, they need to be warned about what happened.
I feel like having Anders along on that quest definitely gave it sort of a better ending. Because if Anders wasn't there to clear Bertrand's mind for a second, then Varric probably would never have been able to accept that, hey, there's something else behind Bertrand responsible for all this. As I said before, I'm not very optimistic that he's going to get better, but look, if that's what Varric wants to do, it's Varric's prerogative. And now let's go get him that stiff drink that he asked for.
You have got to hear this, Hawke. There's this tale making the rounds. They're saying you single-handedly fought off a pirate invasion at midnight on the sacred ground of the Chantry.
They say?
This sounds like something you would say, Varric.
Me? I'm hurt you'd think I'd spread such a half-spun tale. I tell people how you arm wrestled a 100-foot-tall golem in the deep roads. Just don't be surprised if people seem in awe.
Why tell these stories?
What compels you to spin these ridiculous tales?
I love the sound of my own voice, and I'm a compulsive liar. Honestly, I don't know. It's just something I do. There's power in stories, though. That's all history is. The best tales, the ones that last. Might as well be mine.
Fair. What do you get out of this, though?
I find it hard to believe you're spreading these stories without getting something in return.
Well, that just shows what you know, Hawke. The stories are their own reward. You really need to see the look on someone's face when I tell them you ripped the arms off an ogre. Just once.
Why am I the hero?
Wouldn't it make more sense for you to be the main character in these tall tales of yours?
There's a recipe to a good hero, Hawke. It's like alchemy. 1 part down to earth, 1 part selfless nobility, 2 parts crazy, and you season liberally with wild falsehoods. You let that percolate through a good audience for a while, and when it's done, you've got your hero.
Wow, you've been busy.
And exactly how many taverns have heard this particular story?
I only frequent the nice ones. Where it goes afterward is anybody's guess. You may not be my best dressed or cleanest friend, Master Hawke, but you're all right in my book.
Oh,
Anyway, I'll quit.
that was nice.
exaggerating
It's nice
before
to
it
see
goes your
Varric cheered
head.
up a little bit after the events with his brother. Having a silly talk about silly stories. Just generally being silly. I guess we'll maybe get an update on Bertrand later on.
This is the best tavern in Kirkwall. It could use some cute.
I'm just
dwarven
happy that
serving
Varric
girls,
is
but otherwise, it's
cheered
perfect.
up and talking about cute dwarven serving girls, so that's good.
You were very close to losing your printing blocks, Varric.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am accused of. Falsely.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure, fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the Rose with guards.
Ooh,
It's true
touche.
what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
Oh my. Anyway, in terms of companion quests, so now we have Aveline, Anders, and Meryl. We've actually have 2 for Aveline. I went too quickly through the journal there. We also found a shield. That may be of some interest for Aveline, so we may as well kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and we'll go up and chat with her at the barracks next.
It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that, Aveline.
Hawke, I need a favor that I can only trust to you.
You can always ask.
It should be a small matter, but I worry. I need you to give something to Guardsman Donnick, here in the barracks. No questions, and he is not to know it's from me.
This is the guard we rescued?
Donnick, the one we pulled from an ambush.
The event that put me here. But this is a different need of the guard and its captain. And you're doing very badly at the no questions part.
What's the package?
It must be something important if you're going to all this trouble.
That's none of your business.
That seems abrupt, even for you.
I already regret this. I'm not about to make it worse by exposing unnecessary facts. You can accept that or not, but that's all I can say.
Alright.
Very well, Aveline. If it means that much.
Thank you. And please hurry back with his reaction.
This
I
is all
appreciate this,
very
Hawke, I really
shrouded
do.
in secrecy. What is all this about? Alright, let's go deliver this mysterious package to Guardsman Donnick.
Guardsman Donnick. Sir Hawke. It's been some time. You're here in Hightown now, right? I think the captain mentioned it.
Sure am, moving up in the
I see your
world.
uncle now and then on my patrols, but we don't talk.
Probably for the best. Have you fully recovered?
No ill effects from the ambush, I trust.
They got me pretty good, I'll admit. But they fared worse, so I can't complain. Guard is a good career if you're careful. A short one if you're not. And the captain makes sure we're careful.
Here, a secret gift.
I have it on good authority that you are going to enjoy this.
Am I now?
That is really
It's a
boasting
copper
this up.
relief of marigolds? And it helpfully says so. Marigolds.
What?
Well, how crafty. Is there a meaning to this that I should know?
You mean there isn't?
Tell me this wasn't a waste of my time.
I can't do that. Right. I'm sure we both have things to do.
What the
Of
heck?
Varying import. Sir Hawke, that was awkward.
What was Aveline thinking?
So awkward. I think she was trying to flirt with him, but she used me as the medium, and Guardsman Donick doesn't even understand the gift. What the hell, Aveline?
You're back. Of course you are. You're efficient. Get things done, good or ill. So, how did Donick react?
As one might expect when confused.
I thought it was clear. Metal is strong, copper ages well, flowers are soft.
What?
I've clearly gone about this the wrong way. Don't talk to him again. Just take this, the patrols for next week. Post it to the roster and just... listen.
You could do this yourself.
Really? Just walk over there and post the roster?
I want his honest reaction without the captain present.
You could just have him hauled off.
This isn't about an accusation I can put in a report and explain. I need someone unofficial.
Fine, I'll do it.
All right. Posting the roster just over there.
I need to know exactly how he reacts. That's key.
What's on the
Thank
roster? Did she pair him up
She'd do
with
a lot
her or
better
something?
to just get this fellow alone in a room. Life's too short.
Have you met Aveline? She's awkward AF. Also, good for her finally moving on from her husband. It has been 4 years since the tragedy. Clearly, she is out of practice, which is where Hawke comes in, I guess. Let's hang this up.
Hey, Donick! Whose pucker have you been greasing to get high town?
What? You're daft. I'm working those skinnings across town.
Says here you're guarding the square. Always been a make-work job, that one. You someone's pet?
Check your eyes. It's a mistake.
Says the pet.
Ah, Aveline's giving him the
You've
good
got to be
jobs.
kidding me. What did I do to get that post?
But he doesn't want them, because everyone's gonna think he's a kiss-ass. Aveline, your plan may have backfired again.
Donick thinks I'm punishing him. But Hightown is a safe patrol, a reward.
You wanted his reaction.
All right. I can fix this. I need 3 goats and a sheaf of wheat.
What?
You'll take them to his mother. It's a dowry tradition. Maybe it will smooth the process.
I think my jaw just landed in the deep road somewhere.
Not a word, dwarf.
I wouldn't dream of mocking your unconventional courtship.
This makes no sense.
How exactly did you think this mess would work?
I don't know what I thought. I've been focused on
Poor
being
thing.
captain
That
for
should
so
be
long, that's
easy
all
on
I
her.
know.
She's trying.
Correct me if I'm about to get punched, but weren't you married?
That was a long time ago. It was easier, or seemed to be.
Why is this so difficult for you?
I can't imagine you having trouble speaking your mind.
It's just fear. I know it's foolish, but I can't get away from it. What about you and Fenris? How do you deal with the danger of your lives?
I mean, we
Maybe
broke up,
we're not
but
the best example.
yeah, not a good
I do
example.
understand. I feel paralyzed. I hate it.
This is sweet. Look, if you need this, I'll help.
Well, this little dance certainly isn't helping. So what will?
I'm the captain. He's my guardsman. I can't get past that.
There are places in this city where no one cares that you're captain.
What? Just go out somewhere? Like it's that easy?
It can be.
What? Too simple?
Tell Donick, invite him to the Hanged Man. Don't tell him about me. Make something up. It's a surprise, or just you, or a group, anything to get him there. He's not like the others. I don't want him to think he's meeting the captain.
Why do I have a feeling this is gonna turn out to be the derpiest date in the history of dates? I'm loving playing matchmaker for sweet, sweet Aveline right now. Alright, hey, Donick, wanna get a drink?
Sirrah Donick, are you free? I need to ask you something.
I have no immediate patrols. Why?
Everyone's going out!
A night at the Hanged Man for all the guard. You'll come? Of course you'll come.
Should I have heard of this? Very well, Sirrah Hawke. I guess I'll be there.
Alright, easy peasy. Step 1. Get him at the Hangman.
Last to hear of these things.
Meet you there. Whoa! He's so excited to get there, he just teleported out the door. Alright. I don't know if we have to tell Aveline. We also have a shield to give her, so let's just talk to her again.
I have something for you.
Do you now? A shield? Oh, and born by the one true Sir
Whoa, it's a
Aveline.
cool shield.
Lovely. Thank you.
No gratitude?
See? This is why I never get you anything.
I had a shield. It belonged to Wesley. It was difficult to let it go, but I did so. Utility over sentiment, right? We sold it, didn't we?
You're taking this a bit seriously.
If you didn't think this would upset me, what was your intent?
To be nice?
It's not enough to want you to be happy.
Happy is for fools.
Okay. It's not the shield, is it?
No, and it's not Wesley. You've got me doing a lot of things. Some I don't agree with. Some I'm surprised I do. I'm not sure where I'm going as it is. Replacing what I was with this... I mean, who is Sir Aveline to me?
No respect for your namesake?
It seems odd you don't feel a kinship. You don't feel the name fits you.
I didn't choose my name. Aveline was a wish my father made. I am similar to what he pictured, but that's because of what I try to be, not what I assume I should. Sir Aveline was a fine figure, but I don't revere failure, however glorious.
Look, it's just a gift for a friend.
I thought of you when I found it. Maybe that was foolish.
I can appreciate that.
Then accept it on those merits. Nothing more.
It is a fine shield. You do know that Orlesian Smith slapped Sir Aveline's name on every second piece of armor. This didn't really belong to her.
It does now.
Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned. Aveline is an interesting bird, as you can see by the whole courtship quest. She's just... yeah, she doesn't react sometimes the way that she should, but it's part of her charm. Anyway, we did get a codex entry about the shield, so let's learn a little bit more about the original Aveline. Shield of the Knight herself. A shield of impressive weight to the point of being unwieldy if held by a weak hand. The crest is Dalish in Old Orlesian, and the direct and deliberate styling can be a reference to only one person, the legendary Sir Aveline, the first woman to gain Orlesian knighthood. Abandoned as a baby, Aveline was raised by the Dalish and grew into a skilled warrior. Her elven parents encouraged Aveline to demonstrate her skill among her human kin, but women were not allowed to enter Orlesian knighthood or compete in tournaments. She entered anyway, her features obscured by armor. Aveline defeated everyone she faced. Her final victory came to a brutal end when Kaleva, a knight in the service to the Emperor, tripped Aveline out of frustration, knocking the helm from her head. Realizing that his honor had been bested by a woman, Kaleva demanded that the competition be nullified. Jeered by the crowd, he lashed out and killed the fallen Aveline. Whoa! Prince Freyan had also faced Aveline in the tournament and saw her death as a great injustice. Yes, Freyan! Good guy Freyan. When Freyan became emperor in 744 Storm, he formally recognized her skill by abolishing the practices that had excluded her. She was posthumously knighted, and while women are still a rarity in the Orlesian knighthood, those who enter revere Sir Aveline as their patron. Sir Aveline's career was short. It's simply impossible for her to have held all the equipment that has been attributed to her over the years. But this shield is still of exceptional quality, and Aveline may find its attribution to her namesake of interest. That's a very, very interesting story. I'm glad we read that codex entry. The original Aveline was a hero who died very unjustly, but shout out to that one prince who did the right thing. Alright, so Aveline got a new shield, and now we're gonna go down to the Hanged Man to see how her date goes. This should be interesting. Okay, looks like the guardsmen are here. Or Donick is anyway, I don't know who these other people are.
You go first. I'll be right there. Just don't tell him this is about me.
I'm loving being a wingman right now, this is so fun.
There were supposed to be others coming, right?
Plans change. Apparently.
Right.
This is so awkward.
Look, I should really,
Just Give it a moment.
Dude is like, get me out of here. What is this?
Another round?
Make her yes.
Are we on an uncomfortable date? That's what this is looking like. Where is Aveline? Are you ever coming? Oh my god. I'm dying of secondhand embarrassment here.
So, Aveline is great.
Look, if this was all a plan for you to get closer to the captain, maybe you should just talk to her. I mean, how sad would it be if you needed a go-between? Have some backbone.
Ooh.
I have to go. Thanks for the drinks.
Well, this was the most awkward night of my life. Aveline, where are you? What is happening?
I couldn't do it. What did he say?
He thinks I arranged this to get to you.
I'm an idiot.
I won't argue with that.
Admitting it is a good step. Where are you heading next?
The barracks, for Eldon. The deepest hole I can find.
You've never been the hiding type.
I know, all right, but I freeze up. The only place I'm not a mess is on patrol. And killing highwaymen doesn't afford much opportunity for banter.
More excuses?
I will not risk.
Then you will have nothing.
Trust your friends.
You can't ignore advice from such a stable source.
But I can't fight and talk.
I'll clear the way, and you can see if he's the one.
You're too good at this. Is it any wonder you've all but taken Hightown? You clear the route up the Wounded Coast, and I will think of something to say.
Alright, third time's the charm. Fourth time's the charm? I don't even know how many times this is, but alright. Let's do this. We've come this far. Let's put Fenris in our party. We'll go clear the coast, and hopefully Aveline can talk to her man.
So what do you do in that gigantic house all day?
Dance, of course.
Really?
I run from room to room, choreographing routines.
Oh my god, can you imagine?
Actually joking. Alert the Chantry. They need to put this on the calendar.
You thought I was always serious.
Oh, I love Fenris. Even though he's too scared to be with me. I can still chuckle at his jokes when he tells me that he runs from room to room choreographing routines. Alright, looks like here these must be the raiders that Aveline is supposed to be taking out on her route. Luckily we are doing her work for her today. We will take care of them. So the lovebirds have a chance to talk. By lovebirds, I mean us! Fenris, talk to me, man!
So this route's pretty quiet?
Yes, and it's a real nice night for an evening.
A real nice night for an evening.
Yes, as I say.
Aveline wants to dig that hole right now. Just burrow in it.
Micah, she's bad at this.
Okay, I guess we'll just keep clearing out bandits till Aveline finally forms a coherent sentence. Man, we are working hard for this friendship. If I don't win Friend of the Year this year, the competition is rigged. Who else would kill all these raiders just for their friend to score a date?
If it isn't done right, the blade can be too soft. Quenching the steel is a vital step that can make or break a sword.
Right.
A blade for every purpose. What do you think about blades?
I'm sorry, Captain. I drifted off a bit.
Right, of course.
Ugh. Painful.
You said it, Hawke. Painful indeed. Oh, dear. How many more bandits are we gonna have to slay tonight?
Well,
alright, third time's the charm. Fingers crossed.
I think we're done, and I... Hawke, what a surprise.
Hi!
What are you doing here?
Aveline.
Hawke, don't.
No more stalling.
We don't have all night, you know.
Would someone please tell me what's going on?
All right. I'm going to draw a picture of where she wants to touch you.
Oh my god, Varric! That's so creepy!
Should get back to the barracks.
I would run away if I heard that too. Smooth, Varric.
I thought we were friends.
Friends sometimes push.
I have to fix this. He'll file a complaint, ask for a transfer. You're coming to the barracks to explain why you put him on the spot. Double time, Hawke, or so help me.
I mean, look, blame Varric for the joke. I was the one. I couldn't stay here all night slaying bandits. I didn't make the inappropriate joke. That was this dwarf. Explain yourself, Varric. Alright, even though it was Varric's fault, I guess we should head back to the barracks and talk to Aveline. I know she's mad, but good god, if I hadn't stepped in, nothing would have ever happened, so... Like Hawke said, sometimes friends have to push. Let's head back to the barracks and see what she has to say. Hi, Aveline. I'm back.
Maker. Where is Donick? I have to head this off before it goes to the Viscount. Maybe a formal apology. Something that shows the guards they can still trust me.
I suggest awkward gifts.
Try the copper marigolds again. In hindsight, they weren't the worst option.
It's not funny.
She's gonna punch me.
I beg to differ.
You'll beg for more than that if you keep this up.
My apologies, Sir Hawke, but I need a moment with the captain.
Guardsman Donick.
Please.
What I wouldn't give to be a fly on the wall in that room right now. Giggles? I think it's time for us to go. Looks like the copper marigolds might have worked out after all. Aveline! What happened in here?
Aveline.
Guardsman Donick did not file a complaint.
Oh, really?
It was all incredibly stupid, and you made it wonderful.
You helped with both.
I think you can safely claim both halves of that pair.
You're sweet. I knew asking you was the right thing.
Let's not make a habit of it.
There's no way I can ever repay you. Perhaps it's simple. Thank you. Hey, can I ask you something? Was there a moment when you thought I was beyond help?
You don't need to know.
Don't ruin the moment. It was hard work getting here.
All right, fair enough. Shout when you need me, Hawke. I'll always be here for you. Just knock first.
Ow! Ow! Okay, girl! Get it. Okay, I loved that quest. Actually, is it not over? Hang on, she still has a dialogue thing over her head. We're gonna get another update?
It's a fine suit.
The finest.
Break it down. Distribute it.
What is happening? No, this has nothing to do with...
The Viscount requires parade armor for his inspections.
Then stuff it and mount it where he can see it. I wear the uniform of the guard.
Ooh.
His Excellency will not be pleased.
His Excellency can mount it.
Did we come at a bad time?
Trouble, Hawke?
Seems like you have enough.
You don't know the half of it. And why don't you, by the way? Why aren't you tail deep in the problems of this city? Sure, you do good, but petition a title, take a job. The guard is always looking.
I thought I was doing well.
That's a bit harsh, given my record.
Maybe I'm just sick of being the first stop for complaints about people like you.
People like me.
Brand's on about fortune hunters, mercenaries, disreputable professions without purpose. He's a clod, but sometimes... well, it might be good if the city was a little more stable.
Okay, I just helped you score your mans, and now you're coming for me? Aveline, I can't keep up with you. Look, you'd be bored.
Come on now. You really prefer the troublemakers stay home?
All right. So maybe I don't want to be completely put out of business. And I don't even really mean you. But some people, They go on without regard and then act surprised when someone starts a circle. There are warning signs, you know. It's worth saying.
Well, that was, talk about a mood killer after the fun quest we just did. Okay then, we're just gonna pretend that last little bit never happened so we can end on a high note. Aveline got her man. We won on a series of really hilarious quests. And in the end, we're just the best friend around. First we helped Varric, then we helped Aveline. We've got a few other quests. I believe we have one for Anders and one for Meryl that we can check out next time. But I gotta say that that whole quest chain with Aveline there might be my favorite quest in the game so far. That was just genuinely really funny. So let me know what you thought about Aveline's dating saga down in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps. And of course, hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when new episodes of Dragon Age 2 are live. Until next time, folks, take care and stay safe.